Boy, look at that smoke just roll out of there. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the farm. It is time that we got some of that chicken sausage smoking. So let's go out and get the smoker all set up, and then we'll come back in and get the chicken sausage, get it on there. We'll go from there. I'm in the pickup. I was getting ready to try to smoke that chicken sausage that we made the other day, and I cannot find my wood chips. So I got to run to town, grab some wood chips, and then we'll get them dudes in the smoker. I'll be back shortly. All right, y'all. There's a lot of choices, but I grabbed the mesquite because it's already loaded with chili powder and cumin, and so it's already on the heavy side. But so I want to put a heavy smoke to it. But normally I would pick the apple for the chicken. Let's head back to the house and get this going. Let's get some water real quick for the water pan on the smoker. Welcome to our back porch. It is really messy back here, but that is a video for another day. There is the smoker. Put some water in there. We clean out that ashtray. Still some pretty good looking chips in it. So I'm gonna start with fresh chips. All right, we got the water pan with water in it. We got the ash pan cleaned out. The next thing to do is to get the chip drawer pulled out and get it loaded with chips. Give y'all a little hint here. These smokers, they're nasty, and this door wants to close on you all the time. So I like to pull my rack out just a little bit to keep that door from closing on me while I'm working in there. Let's get some chips in there. All right, we're back here at the farm with the mesquite wood chips. We got to get them in the tray and get them down in the smoker and get the smoker fired up. So let's get them open. That's a hard bag to open with one hand. Had to resort to a little YouTube magic. But I almost feel ashamed of myself buying mesquite wood chips. There's so much mesquite around us here. So the way this smoker works is you just fill this little tray right there with your wood chips, put it back in this side, and you just twist it, and it drops it in that ash pan on the inside and starts it heating up and then smoking. All right, we got the smoker all fired up, and we want to set the temperature to 225 degrees. Set temp, it's set at 100. Get it up to 225 degrees. All right, temperature is set. It's 60 degrees in there right now. Not going to set a timer on it. We'll come back in about 30 minutes and see if we're up to temp. Well, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's go out here and see if we're up to temperature. We are not. I made a mistake a while ago. I forgot that you have to set a timer on here too. So I throwed 8 hours on there just to get the thing to start heating. I got to go set another timer and come back in about 20 to 30 minutes and see if we're up to heat then. Right, it's been about 20 minutes since I figured out I made a mistake and didn't get it started right on the smoker. So let's check that temperature again. It is at 234. Gets a little warm and then it'll kind of cool back off a little bit. But so let's get some chicken on there, man. It's at the right temperature. It's at 231, but the heat light right there is off, so it's not heating anymore. It's got to where it senses that it's at the temperature we want. So let's get some chicken sausage in this thing and get it going. Boy, look at that smoke just roll out of there. Okay, I had to go get some gloves, pull them trays out because they was hot. Now we can get some chicken sausage on these trays. Like I was saying, I think I was saying, I'm not gonna do nothing but just put it right directly on the tray. Knock my probe down there, but we'll get that. Pretty long. Put this temperature probe kind of right in there. I'm gonna slide that one back. All right, they're all loaded up. Y'all, I dropped one. It fell off the back of the rack down in the bottom of the smoker. So I had to dig it out, pull them racks out, run inside and wash it off. But we're all loaded up now. Let's get some more wood chips in the tray here. The smoke's slacked off. So, all right, so that's loaded. Get that stuck in there. Turn it upside down and dump them chips. All right. We finally got it loaded. It's coming back up to temperature now. And so I got the chips loaded back up. I'm gonna set a 30-minute timer and come back and check on the chips. And this is gonna go at 225 degrees for 3 hours, or until our thermometer, our probe that you seen me put in that one, reads 165 degrees internal temperature. So we'll see which one comes first, 3 hours or 165 degrees. Either way, we're gonna hit 165 degrees on that internal temperature. It has been 30 minutes since we loaded that chipper tray, and thought we'd come out here and make sure we had plenty of chips. It's heating. It's 1 degree away from 224, so it's staying right where we need it. It's a little bit cool out here. I think it's in the 50s. So let's check this tray. And it has a live coal in it, but it needs more chips. All right, we will come back again, 30 more minutes. Oh man, I wish we had smell-o-vision, because it smells awesome out here. So it's been an hour since I brought you guys out here. It's at 223 and heating. Let's check. You see, I come out about 30 minutes ago and filled this up again. Let's get some more chips in there. And get her put back. All right. Man, it smells good out here. Got good smoke. I think when we come back, we'll come back with a temperature fork. The way that probe is in there, I can check the probe temp, but it's reading too warm, so I know it's not that hot yet. But we'll come back in 30 minutes and we'll bring our probe fork and check it out. Check the actual internal temperatures. Get a look inside. It has been about 25-30 minutes. Still getting good smoke coming through the vent. Still got about an hour. Still have about an hour. These have been on about 2 hours and the average is about 3. But if the internal temperature, there's a lot of smoke. If the internal temperature is up to 165, then we do not, I got it put on Celsius for me. Then we could call it good. Looking for 165 degrees. Okay, I think we'll check back. They look great in there, but we'll check back in another 30 minutes. It has been nearly 3.5 hours. We are at 165 core temp. And it's time to take these things off. Remember my secret trick there on that door a while ago that I was telling you about. So, let's see if we can get them taken off of there. Hey, man, I wish y'all could smell that. Smells fantastic. Let's take it in, let it cool down, and give it a try. All right, so take a bite, tell you my true and honest thoughts about it. First off, it's delicious. You can really taste that smoke. Like I said earlier, I put a heavier smoke on it. And it toned down that chili and brought out some more of the spice. So it's what I wanted in flavor profile, but it is dry. So if I had to do it again, I think I'd probably want to add some sort of fat to it to keep it from being so dry. But it's really, really good. And just because it's dry don't mean I'm not going to eat it. We'll wrap this video up here. We'll get that cooled down and stuck in the fridge, And then tomorrow I'll probably vacuum seal it, put it in some freezers. But just want to say thank y'all for coming along with us. Challenge y'all to go out and be a blessing for someone else today, and tell you God bless. Good night.